Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. Alright, for personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So we have Virgo Libra Cusp. Something is coming to the surface, something is being exposed, something is finally out in the open. Now again, guys, these are general readings. There is an energy of four here, so whether there was four people involved in this situation, or this is something that occurred within the number four seems to play a very important role in this situation. Maybe this is something that happened like 4 months ago, 4 weeks ago, whatever it may have been. It is surrounded by the number four. You seem to be attached to, it's almost kind of like if this involves you and three other people, you were kind of like the only person that was out of the loop. Everybody else, the other three parties or the other three people knew what was going on. And again, these are just energies. I'm not looking for specific details because this is not a personal reading, but it is going to shock you that certain people were aware of something and did not tell you. There was some type of secret or something that was just held back. It is coming to the surface. What are you doing down there? This may end up setting some of you guys into this energy or the space of like not wanting to trust anybody, in this energy of like not knowing who you can truly trust, because there is this, again, this betrayal type of energy, that what ends up happening is that you kind of cocoon yourself, right? You kind of like it's weird because usually they show me like walls, right, when we build up walls, but they're showing me like a cave, like somebody literally going like into a cave and just kind of like hibernating, right? So like if we think about like bears and things like that, like how they hibernate in the winter, that's kind of like the energy that you are embracing. You're hibernating for some period of time before you go back out into the world to interact with people. Now, I'm not saying that you're hibernating the entire winter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you need some time to cope and to deal with whatever it is that has surfaced. So this is not something that you're going to kind of be able to like shrug off your shoulder and pretend like it didn't hurt you, or like pretend like it didn't sting a little, because it did. And it's going to show in the fashion, or in the, sorry guys, like my ear, like my inner ear is like really killing me right now. It's like really itchy. But what I wanted to say was it is going, like, even though you think that you are not showing that you are affected by something, it is showing in the aspect that you are retrieving. So this is like not connecting, like not going to family functions, not going to friend functions, kind of just staying to yourself and really isolating yourself in order to kind of find a way to trust again, because whoever these individuals are people that you really had a lot of trust for, and the fact that a secret or something was kept from you for so long, it really is it's not really sitting well with you. And I mean, like, honestly, I don't think it would sit well with anybody. For a lot of you, this does have to do with a relationship. So we are talking about those individuals that are in long-term relationships or are married. There's definitely something that is surfacing, and you're finding out that more people knew about the situation than what you were aware of. Now, for her, I want to say like a handful of you, let's put it this way, this is something that you yourself did within a relationship that is now coming to the surface. So somebody is spilling the beans on something that you did. You may have been unfaithful, you may have I don't know, there's this trickery type of energy of somebody like not being 100% honest with a partner, or whatever it may be. And the thing here is that whoever it is that did the betrayal, they believe that their actions were justified, either because something was done to them first or whatever it is. And that's something that, again, you're gonna have to, whether you're the one doing it or they're doing it to you, that's something that you're gonna have to sit down with yourself. Like, it is what it is, right? Because if we look at it, every action and everything that we do, we can find a reason to justify as to why we did something. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, okay, you found a reason, right, to justify what you did, but now you have to live with those consequences. Was it worth it? So that then next time you're in a similar situation, you kind of think about it before going through with something. So yeah, there is kind of like this uncertainty when it comes to what is going to unfold from here. There is a stability or a relationship, that a foundation that's really not that solid, or not as solid as you thought it was, or somebody assumed that it was. For those of you that this has nothing to do with relationship, again, there's something that is going to come through that is going to just kind of push you into a hibernating type of mode. And maybe there, I don't know why I want to say, like, somebody's either losing their job, or like someone's job is in jeopardy. Have you been calling out a lot? Have you been taking a lot of time off? Because there is this sense of like, close the door all the way, buddy, because you left it open. There is this notion that somebody has either been taking a lot of time off, or somebody has been calling out sick a lot, or something like that. And there's been rumors at work that somebody's getting fired. And if this is you, it's like people that you're close to at work, and I say that in quotations because not all coworkers are friends, are aware of what's going on, and it's almost kind of like you find out after the fact, like after you've been let go of or something like that. And this energy of being let go in a job can definitely put you in a hibernating space, right? Until, can you open the door for her, please? Because I'm recording. Thank you. It can definitely put you into a space where it may take you a while to find another job. And I'm not sitting here, okay, when I say you've been calling out a lot, or you've been taking a lot of time off. Every situation is different. Everybody lives, sweetie, I'm recording. Can you close your door? Everybody lives their life differently, right? When I was going personally through my own medical issues, there was time where my schedule was inconsistent, but I was very honest about it, right? And my employer at that time was very considerate and was very supportive, right? Because I wasn't hiding anything from them. So it's almost kind of like looking at things like, if you've been doing something and you know you've been abusive or abusing some type of energy, right? Like with the constantly like calling out like sick, even though you're not sick, because you want to go away for a couple of days, so you rather just say that you're sick. Like, those are the type of people that I'm talking about. Like, that's the type of energy that I'm talking about, where you make up lies about being sick, or somebody being sick, or somebody passing away, in order to go away for like a couple of weekends instead of just being honest. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a few tarot. So we have the Five of Cups, we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Swords. So again, whatever the situation is for you guys, emotionally, is going to be a little rocky. You're going to feel like you can't trust anybody. You may end up going into a space or an energy where you feel like everybody and everything is against you. Remember, everything is working for you, not against you, regardless of the situation. There's always something that we can learn, or always something that we are to be made aware of. And that is what you should take with whatever situation it is that you're dealing with. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to pull out a love energy card. Now, this can be in a romantic relationship. This can be in regards to your passion, or your relationship at work, friends, family, and that relationship with yourself, of course. What is the love energy for Virgo Libra Cusp this week? We have not today. Again, there is this avoidance type of energy that you have to be very careful with. If you again, these are general readings, so don't get offended so quickly. If you know what you've been doing. So if you get caught, or let's say whoever's doing whatever they're doing, they get caught, don't come and play the victim, right? You need to learn to take accountabilities for your actions. I don't care who did what first. I'm not asking you. Your accountabilities for your actions have nothing to do with what the other person did or the other person didn't do, right? You are an individual in that aspect when it comes to that type of situation. We have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, a call, or a person. Boundaries, and still angry. So again, whatever it is that is being revealed, or whatever it is that is occurring within your energy this week, is going to have you feeling hurt. It is going to have you wanting to avoid and going into that hibernating type of energy. So we're gonna go ahead and want to pull out a closing message. Hey, Buster. Oh, she's back out here. What is the closing message? One card, Spirit. Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Now, when we are in situations that make us doubt whether we can trust others, whether we can trust ourselves, when they make us reflect on our actions, when we're forced to take accountability for the parts that we play, whether we were victims or not, it can tend to get a little off grounding. It can tend to feel like a little uncomfortable in your own skin, a little uncomfortable within yourself. And you're being asked to at least, if anything, stay true to who you are. Stay true to who you are. Whether you did something or not that hurt somebody else, stay true to who you are. Take that accountability, because believe it or not, taking accountability for your own actions is going to help you stay grounded within who you are, because you're not denying any aspect of yourself, and you're not lying to yourself. Because yeah, you can lie to others, who cares? But when you start lying to yourself, then there you have a big problem, sweetie. Just pay attention. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mom, bye-bye. And I do apologize for other noise, but it is what it is when it's this late.